welcome to my kitchen. If you are new here, I am Tina with Hanging with Frugal Tina. Welcome one, welcome all. So I'm doing this mini series of meals for less. Like my whole channel is pretty much about, budget cooking, but there's a few that I have in my head that I whip out when I really need them. So I want to share them with you because I came up with, I think, 9 that are under $10. And when I say under $10, I mean 2 might sneak up on it. But that's it. The rest are $5, $7. I have one that's $3 and change. So today's meal that we're doing is like a, kind of like a cheeseburger pasta. I've made it before on my channel, but I'm doing the one pot kind today. So that's a little bit different than the one that I did previously, I think. I'm not certain if I did the one pot way, if I did it in the casserole. So, I don't have much more to say. Let's get it, let's go, come on. Alrighty, here's everything you're going to need for tonight's dinner. And some, because I have the non-dairy out there as well. You're going to need a pound of pasta, a box of pasta, a pound of ground beef. I have ground turkey. You're going to need some pickles, sour cream. There's no mayonnaise going in this one. Some garlic, ketchup, an onion, mustard, tomato paste, a cup of milk, cheddar cheese or cheese of your choosing, and you're going to need 4 cups of beef broth, but I just used what I have on hand, and that's the bouillon. I always have that on hand. And an onion. I don't know if I said that or not. Everything you see here cost me $5.97. The things that I had to buy. I did not include Eric's sour cream because it's so minute, and it's a special budget that I have also. And another thing I stopped charging myself for all the time is 1 onion. Because if I don't have an onion, I'm going to use onion powder. If I don't want to use onion powder, I would reconstitute the onion flakes that I have, the dehydrated onion. So there's always a way to get an onion if you don't have one. So I stopped charging myself for that because buying 1 onion is just crazy. So I would never do that. I would buy a bag always. Even if I knew I wasn't going to use them, I would chop it up and freeze it if I had to. So let's get to cooking. Let me get off my soapbox about this onion. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix the pack of bouillon. It's later that we need it, but I want it to dissolve and be ready to go. And then we're gonna chop the onion and brown up the meat. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna chop that up real quick, dice it as fine or as large as you would like. So I just sliced mine down like that, and we're just gonna chop it up. Alrighty, that was quick and easy. All chopped up. I'm also going to shred some cheese. I did charge myself for cheese, I just didn't buy it. I forgot to show you that I did in fact make the broth. So I'm just gonna set that to the side. It's got good hot water in it. First thing we're gonna do is brown up the ground turkey. And see, what by me adding in the beef broth and stuff like that, you could even use the Worcestershire sauce. That'll beefy it up. I challenge you, unless it's somebody who only eats beef, they're not really gonna know the difference. All right, I turned it up to get the pan hot, but I just turned it back down. So we're just gonna cut this open and brown it up. I forgot to mention, what you saw me pouring in there was just a little bit of olive oil. I didn't want my meat to stick. It'll come out when I drain off the meat anyway. So we're gonna cook this about halfway, and then we're gonna add the onions. Alrighty, so the meat is about halfway cooked. It's not all the way cooked, it's halfway cooked. And I'll break this up as I go. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons garlic. Give that a second. Just wait until I smell it. Okay? Gonna add the onion. And we're just gonna cook this the rest of the way until it's done. Alrighty, so the next part is really easy. 1, 2, 3. 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. I almost forgot what it was called. Fairly easy to remember, right? 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Gonna give that a nice mix. Coming down the home stretch, guys, I really am. Okay. We're going to add 4 cups of beef broth. You could use water if you don't have it, but I think it makes it taste a little better. I don't know. And then we're going to add our pound of pasta. Now, you may have to add water as we go, but just keep an eye on it. And the pasta goes in. Give that a mix. All right, I'm going to put a lid on it. I'm going to bring it to temp, let it boil, and I'll show you how it looks as it progresses. Meanwhile, we're going to go over there. I'm going to start dicing up the pickles and chopping up some cheese. When it comes to the pickles, it's as much or as little as you want. I'm going to dice mine up like, not tiny like a relish, but not much bigger than that. These are kind of big. Kind of like this. Just little pieces. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to chop up what I have here. And if it's not enough, I'll chop up more. If it is, then I stop. If I need this big knife, I can use my little knife I have. Got to give my pasta a stir. All right, we're all chopped up. We just got to wait for that pasta to be done, add the sour cream, the milk, the cheese, and we're eating. All right, as we come down the home stretch with the pasta, I'm trying to let some of the liquid cook out. So I took the top off, but that's what she's looking like right now. I forgot to mention, I forgot to turn the camera on, and I put about a tablespoon of W sauce in there. I only did that because I'm using turkey. If I was using ground beef, I would not have done it. Maybe I would have, maybe I wouldn't have. But we're at the point now, I gotta test this pasta, see if it's done, and start adding the other ingredients. All right, to this, when I gave you the ingredients earlier, I said a cup of milk. It's not a cup, it's a half a cup. So in goes the half a cup. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this around. I have another pan over here for Eric because I can't add the stuff that we're gonna add now to Eric's food. So, ouch, stuck my finger right in it. That wasn't actually milk. That was, it was plant-based, heavy whipping cream that we water down when we need milk because it doesn't have any flavor profile his other milks do. Soy milk has a taste, almond milk has a taste, that his plant-based does not. So let me take some of this out and we'll finish it up. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper just because I want to. And I also took some out over here for Eric. I'm just gonna give a good old shake. Some reason it feels like it needs salt and pepper to me. Give that a good old mix. Okay, to this, where we added the milk already, we're going to add half a cup of sour cream. To this, I did Eric's already, because it's the same thing. Half a cup of sour cream, no mayonnaise. I hate using mayonnaise in the summertime. It could give you a tummy ache. And then we're going to add the cup of cheddar cheese that I shredded up. Then we're just going to give this a good old mix till it's well incorporated. Oh, I can't wait to taste it. I'm ready to eat. Look at the cheese in there. You see a cheese pool? Yeah. Yeah, boy, let me get that on a plate. And this is what the non-dairy looks like. Looks just like ours. So I'm gonna plate this up. I'm gonna put some on a plate, put some pickles on the top, and then I'm gonna meet you at the table. And there is my plate. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I can tell you, it's gonna be yummy.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
We're at the table! Eric is over there. Say hello, Eric.
Hi.
He's over there. He hasn't been feeling well. He didn't feel like getting dressed yesterday. He didn't feel like getting dressed today. So he's taste tested back there. So I got my Aiden baby and my Tyler. Sometimes you'll hear me call him David. Sometimes you hear me call him Tyler. So, you guys ready to give a taste? And see if we like our cheeseburger macaroni? With our pickles and everything. I put a little bit of ketchup on top just for the pretty. Get your food ready. And when I say 3, we're gonna go. Ready? Oh, you got a whole pickle. 1, 2, 3, everybody.
That's really bad.
I heard you. You said that's really good. That tastes like a cheeseburger.
It does.
It tastes like a not a Big Mac, but a cheeseburger. Because I've made Big Mac one before too. What do you think?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Really good.
Really good? All right. We only have 2 others tonight, so they're over there. Trey's got to go to work, so he's going to take his with him. And Yaya's just waiting for her plate. So she'll tell you what she thinks about it at the wrap-up. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.